Hi guys, it's Lori. I just decided to film out here because we just got done lifting, so I'm gonna finish up my water. Yeah, well, I guess I could take my gloves off. So guess what time it is? It's story time. So let me first start off by telling you that this is gonna be a story about my ex-husband. And I feel like I'm really in your face today. Let me oh, that's better. This is actually more comfortable too. So anyways, story about my ex-husband. I'm going to start off by telling you kind of a little story about something that happened when we were married once. He was kind of known for sleepwalking occasionally. So anytime he stirred in the middle of the night and got out of bed for any reason, I woke up like right away because God only knows what he was going to do, seriously. So this one night I woke up and I saw him. I mean, it was dark in the room, but I could see like the outline of him sitting at the end of the bed. He was just a cussing up a storm. I mean, just a cussing up a storm. And I'm like, what are you doing? It's the middle of the night. What are you doing? He's like, well, I'm cold and I'm trying to get these sweatpants on. They're all screwed up. And I'm like, well, then just turn the light on and fix them. And he's like, well, I don't want to wake you up. I'm like, well, too late. So turn the light on and fix them. He gets up, turns the light on. I look at him. He had his feet, his legs through the arms of a freaking sweatshirt. He thought they were the sweatpants and he couldn't find the string. I'm like, are you kidding me right now? He's like, well, I didn't know. I thought it was my sweatpants. I mean to tell you, I busted up laughing in the middle of the night, woke up out of a sound sleep, cracked up laughing. So I'm just telling you that because that's a kind of a goofy person he was. He was just like a goofball, seriously. So yeah, I thought that one was funny. Maybe you had to be there. I don't know, but I thought it was funny. So that was just a little bit of an intro story. The actual story is when we were no longer together. We're separated, and we decided when we separated that we were still going to remain amicable, you know, or if nothing else, at least, you know, cooperative and civil to one another. So, and for the most part that worked out, you know, with the exception of a few things, but for the most part that worked out. We get along now. Anyway, when we first split up, I decided that I wanted to get this new car. And I mean, I was driving a minivan, you know, 3 kids and a husband, minivan. Yeah. But we're splitting up. I'm single now. I want a car. I found this Taurus SHO. It was red and it was a stick shift. I'm like, it was mint condition. It was really nice. I loved it. I'm like, gotta have it. Gotta have that car. It's a stick. I don't know how to drive stick. So I call up my ex-husband. I'm like, hey, I need you to teach me how to drive a stick, like right now. And he's like right this minute? I'm like, no, I mean like in the next couple days, because there's this car and I really want to buy it before somebody else does. Yeah, okay. So get a hold of my dad. My dad had this old truck that's a stick, and I'm like, hey dad, you know, told him what was going on. He's like, I don't care. He says it doesn't run very good, but you know. So I don't know. I guess there was something wrong with the clutch a little bit, so maybe it wasn't the best thing to learn how to drive a stick on, but anyways, that's what we used. And we meet at my dad's house, take his truck out into the country, and he's like, all right, I'm going to pull over, you get out and drive. So I get out and get in the driver's seat. Oh my God, I mean to tell you, I'm just jumping all over the place, and we're just hopping and stalling out, and just, oh my God. And I was just laughing my butt off because it was hilarious. And he's like, oh no, you can't do that. You know, he was hollering at me, and it was so funny because I felt so stupid, you know, jumping and stalling, and oh God. Anyway, we go to turn the corner. My dad's truck was old and rickety, I'm telling you. And we go to turn the corner, and like I said, I'm just jumping around and jerking it all over the place. And when I turned the corner, I guess it jumped and jerked just right, and my ex-husband fell right out of the truck. The door popped open, he fell right out. He didn't get hurt, you guys. It was just so funny. I mean, he didn't fall like to the concrete and get run over or anything. He like fell out, and he's hanging onto the door, and he's like, stop, stop. And I stopped, obviously, because I stalled. But anyway, that was my story. And I just thought it was funny, you know? My ex-husband fell out of the truck because I didn't know how to drive a stick. So yeah. Maybe you had to be there. Guess you had to be there. Okay, I'm sorry if you didn't think it was funny, but I thought it was hilarious. So, yeah. And John thinks it's really funny too. All right, thanks for listening to my story that I thought was funny. Thanks, guys. See ya.